right now the shopping district is really, how do I put this, lackluster. There's 2 shops and an upcoming shop which hasn't been built yet. And then there's this, which I don't know what it is, but looking at it gave me a very good idea. What if on today's episode I build a circus? Welcome back to another episode of Cobblecraft, and in this episode I don't think it's okay to build a circus while being a businessman. So real quickly we need to fix that. So let's do a magical jump. Boom. Now we are a circus hoster. To even begin the circus, we have to plan it out. So real quickly, we're going to go make a ender chest because I don't know where mine went. And see all the materials we have and the materials we can use to actually build the circus. Kaboom and kablam. Ender chest. When you look at a clown tent, you see red and white. And I don't have a lot of any of those colors. So real quickly, we're going to see if my good pal Magic has any extra wool I can borrow. Okay, so we're pulling up on his base now. And now that I think about it, I don't know if he's actually here. Yeah, so he's not at his base, so we're gonna have to do a little extraction process. Unless he watches this video, he won't know I'm here. Okay, I don't see him in the distance. Where's mob drops? Wool? Wow, that's really Bun's wool. Any string? Wow, he has literally nothing. Yeah, so that's like really bad for us. So I'm at my base, right? And I just realized there's a block that everyone loves called concrete. That isn't hard to get at all because I have a lot of sand. So that means I just need to get gravel, which will not be hard because now if we go to the huge cliff that was useful, we can get a lot of materials that we need for like everything. So we can get some more iron, some more coal, but most importantly, gravel. This is flipping ginormous. Now here's some of the gravel we need, so we're just gonna grab our efficiency instant break gravel shovel and just go to work for as much gravel as we can do. Okay, so I think I got enough gravel to make a pretty good amount of concrete, but I don't know how to build a content, so I googled some pictures too, and it's kind of just a circle that goes all the way up to like a pointy top. So we're gonna need to clear area because I have a pretty good idea for what I'm gonna do, because actually building the clown part is easy, but the hard part is building the mini games because I don't have a single clue for any of the mini games I'm gonna do. Okay, first let's sleep real quick and then we'll see how much concrete we can make. Okay, so looking at it, I think we're gonna be able to make a very good amount of, yeah, a stack. And then if we take this and we go to the white, 32. Let's just turn all of this into concrete real quick. So we're at the shopping district now with all the concrete, and we got a lot of red and like no white, which should be enough, but I don't know if it's enough. Also, Crook is here. If he's a player on the server, we're pretty good friends. But what we have to do now is we have to plan out the size circle we want, and we have to make sure, this is going to sound a little complicated, we have to make sure that there is a center to the circle, so there's not like 2 blocks in the center. There's a single block in the center. So real quickly, let's just plan out the circle. So we've built like a pretty decent sized circle, and I know it looks small, but I have a super secret plan that only people on the server who actually watch the video will know exists. But now we need to actually build it up, and I don't think I have enough white concrete because I want to do it about 4 blocks in each direction. So we're gonna get rid of all these corner bits that we don't need. So real quick, let's just, so now with the thinner circle, and I made sure to make sure that if you walk out from the center block, which is right here, and let's just for the sake of it, let's grab our red concrete and go in all directions. It'll be a center middle block in the exact middle because I made sure that, because you have to have a pointed roof. And I already have the plan for the whole build. I built it in my creative world. So it's gonna be very simple for us. And right is the interception block. If you look, it's in the dead center. So we actually got it right. Honestly, I didn't think we did. So that's a big, but right now, let's just build these walls up. 3 more each. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. you guys get the gist. So we've completed all the walls to the circus, and I've been gone for like a half a day, and we've added some data packs, and there are 2 new shops at the shopping district, so people are low-key getting active. This is a Pale Oak shop, which I've already bought from, and this right here is Palkia's shop, which he's already building. It's called the Pondview Pub, which is honestly a absolutely fire name. We added another data pack, which I'm gonna have to blur something out in the shulker box, I think. Or I'm just gonna cut to when I have the item. We added racks. So it places a rack, and then you can place your item on the rack. And it's really cool, and we just thought it'd be like a good idea. We added hats. And right now, I've gone a little crazy building the circus. And it's like, I don't know, it's just messing with my mind, messing with my eyes, driving me a little insane. So, and when we added the hat mod, I had a really good idea for a game, which I won't say now, but trust me, you guys will know very soon. Now though, we still have to finish the rest of the circus. Like, the circus isn't done yet. So we need to build up these walls. Let's just do this roof. So we're almost done with the whole circus, and I'm not going to show you because that'll ruin the surprise, but we're out of red concrete. So real quickly, we have to go grab more sand and red dye, so that'll be just a little quick magical jump. Okay, so we got definitely enough concrete to finish this entire roof, which will probably, if I'm being honest, will only take like a solid maybe 10 more minutes. And then tomorrow, I will probably add the super secret touch that no one knew about except for me. After many days, and I've actually been doing this for 2 days because it's been so hard to design the secret thing, but I finally finished the circus. So I decided to make the circus a person, and I've also decided to deem his name Fred. Fred the circus, and it's the most beautiful creation I've ever made. But now that we actually finished the circus, we need to make the mini games and actually light this up because it is like a mob spawner in here. It's insane. So real quickly, let's grab some torches. Now let's just light this up real quick, and then craft all of these. I think we're gonna go with mangrove. So we have to just make a quick stop at our mangrove forest because I know I don't have enough. So let's real quickly just do a little time lapse of me getting mangrove. So we got like 2 stacks and 13, which should craft into a solid amount of planks, but we also need wood for texture. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like alternate them a little bit, like for texturing reasons. So let's just do this real quick. So I've officially finished the floor, and my plan is we're going to have 3 games. One right here, one right here, and one right here. I already have an idea for a game, but like I said at the beginning of this video, to all the players that play on the server right now, there's going to be a super secret thing at the end of the video that you would only know if you actually watch the video. So everyone on the server, if you didn't watch the video, you won't know about it. Also, if someone didn't watch the video and you did, don't tell them about it. I want them to figure out themselves. But the game that I'm thinking of, I can finally now say it. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's going to be basically, there are some goofy hats in this mod. And when I mean goofy, I mean like really goofy. We have that. We have Hatsune Miku ears. And we have a bunny we have bunny ears. Now, I have to be careful to put none of these on because they all have cursive binding. But what we're gonna do for the first game, which is gonna be right here, there's gonna be a dispenser right here, and it's gonna be above here, and you're gonna press a button, and there's gonna be mostly normal hats, but there's gonna be a chance to get a cursive binding goofy looking hat. And basically it's free to play. This is the only free to play game, If you win, you get to take a diamond. If you lose, you owe 3 diamonds. So real quickly, we're gonna set that game up. I've officially finished the first game. It is called Hat Mania. It's really easy to play. The rules are right here if you want to read them. But all you do is take off your helmet. Let's hope I don't get a curse of binding. You take off your helmet, you stand under here, and you press the button. And you get a hat, and it's a 2 in 9 chance that you get a bad hat. So you have a better chance of getting a good hat than getting a bad hat. And trust me, the bad hats are like really questionable, like bunny ears. I don't have it in here, but Hatsune Miku ponytails. So you really, really want to get the normal hats. If you don't get a curse of binding, you get to take a diamond. If you do, well then I'm sorry to tell you, but you owe me 3 diamonds that you will put in this chest right here. Now it is free to play, so it's gamble at your own risk. Next, we're gonna have a sat game, pause, that's lining this wall. And if you've ever been to the fair, you've definitely seen those weird clown pinball looking things. I'll pop a picture up on screen real quick that you throw the red balls at. So we are gonna build this game right here real quick. So let's just do a magical jump. Boom. Okay, so it was actually very easy to build this game. I thought it'd be harder than it was. But what you do is you grab this bow, you grab 3 arrows, let's just say you're paying 1 diamond, and you can shoot as many pots that these arrows can do, which is probably like 3. And if you miss, you miss. The bottom ones are really hard to get. But you get to keep whatever you get from the pots. So let's just say from this, you get a few diamonds, a few valuables. You get to keep all of those. Now, for all the other Cobblecrafters out there, I do request that you craft the pot back and place it again. It's not a mandatory thing, but it'd definitely be helpful. And with the completion of this game, I would love to say we're done with the carnival, but you see the empty wall behind me? That is saving space for the super secret thing that only for the Cobblecrafters, if you watch to the end of the video, you will know. This is a game that I like to call tag. Now, Grant did this already on Hermitcraft, but there's a little twist. But first, before I explain how to get the tag, let me explain the rules. Your goal is to have the tag for as long as possible. You want to, every hour you have the tag, write it down, and the end winner of the whole game will get 1 stack of diamond blocks. The twist now is that you have to have the tag on an item frame somewhere visible at your base. So like right here, or at your shop, it can be anywhere you want. So like right here, I have my favorite music disc in my circus on an item frame that everyone can see. Now, if I like take the item frame and everything, and I like move it underground, that's in a violation of the rules, and everything you had was void. To sign up is very easy. Just write your user on this, and once everyone that has seen the video signs up, then the game will begin. And with the complete explanation of that, thank you so much for making it this far. I think we're gonna have to call that a video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And we'll be back for the next episode of Cobblecraft with a new skin. Catch you later.